What is good, guys? What is good? Well, not much. Not much is good. Embarrassing. Another big match loss, guys. We're here to react to another big match loss, and this time against probably the worst Juve of the last decade or so. I think it's right up there, especially without Pogba, Di Maria, Vlahovic, blah blah blah, Chiesa coming back. Like, this is one of the worst Juve teams of the past decade. One of the most struggling Juve teams, and you lose 2-0 to that team. This is why we're not back. That's what I remember. Like, I've been saying, even we've been winning, even the Champions League, we've gone past, but I've still said we're not back. And we're not back. It's confirmed. This Inter just isn't that good. We're just not that good, guys. Like, we're so mentally fragile. All the weaknesses that we've seen this season, every single one of them came true today. And we could have won, or at least drawn that game for sure, because we had enough chances, but the team just looks mentally fragile. And who else to look at than the coach? Is this team the reflection of the coach? Is this the team? Is this softness within this Inter team? Is this part of Inzaghi? This is what we've been talking about. This is why I don't see Inzaghi being long-term Inter coach after the last this season, really, because I was on the Inzaghi train. I was feeling we could give this guy they've got a 3-year contract, but let's give this guy time, let him build. But I just see the same stuff over and over again. I'm not seeing a change within this team. And 2-0 hurts against Juve, because we were like, okay, Milan derby, we don't have it. Maybe the other big games we don't have it. But last season, he's the Juve killer. He was at Lazio. Last season, we killed Juve at the Allianz Arena, in the Supercoppa final, in the Coppa Italia final. I was like, okay, I'll take it. But now, Milan derby, you lost. Lazio, you lost. Roma, you lost. Juventus, now you lost. It's getting too much. It's getting too much, and way too many goals conceded. And Juve today, clean sheet, and they remain the best defense in the league. Allegri, the most criticized guy in Italy right now, as he should be. But in Serie A, they're starting to turn things around, whereas we've only shown stuff in Champions League. And at the end of the day, as I've been saying, guys, Champions League is only good for Suning, for the accounts, maybe for a little bit of ego, which is important, and some like European respect. Get respect of Inter on an international European basis. That's important. But at the end of the day, the trophy that we all want, and the one's most important for Inter, is the Serie A. It's that second star, and we're not getting that. 100%, we're not getting that second star. Well, anyway, that's my. I'm not gonna be here for long today, guys. I'm not actually feeling. I'm not, because we lost, and I don't want to be here longer. It's just I'm not feeling too well today, so I forced myself to come on with you guys. So yeah, and then Bastoni as well. Bastoni's immune system. He missed the beginning, or he missed this game again. Again, he's ill. I don't want to speculate or whether, obviously he's had a baby recently, and babies can get ill and they pass viruses and stuff, but the guy's immune system is becoming a bit of a joke. Maccabi Haifa, bigger than Inter, probably. The way that we're playing, Maccabi Haifa give Juve more of a fight. Season over for us. It's starting for Juve. That's what it feels like. I mean, not over for us, but it's definitely, this now kickstarts Juve into the next gear. And that's not what we needed. And now they've overtaken us. We were ahead of them pretty much this whole season, and this has put them a point above us. Roma lost, so we've not lost any points there, but top 4 remains within reach, and now top 4 is the focus. Top 4 is now the focus. There's nothing else to really look at. No Scudetto. Napoli are way too far in front. Now Milan winning just the way they do, whether it's luck, whether it's wherever, they keep on going. Yeah, we'll get into the Dumfries stuff as well. Not really. Oh, here's my boy Mo, who comes through. What's up, Mo? I'm sorry that you had to suffer through that in your watch along, your first loss of the season.
It's all right. I just want to say, I don't know what you. I'm sorry, I didn't listen. I was preparing to come on.
No, no, I've only been on for 4 minutes, so not much. Just
Miserable, huh? It's
yeah, yeah,
miserable.
yeah. I'm not feeling too well, so I'm not going to be on for long. But
Yeah,
Inter
yeah,
are not
me too. I
helping.
just came to tell you one thing. You remember when I told you, and I told the people in the watch along this. You remember
Mhm.
when I told you that it's not enough to go to the round of 16? Listen, it's as simple as that. Are we winning the Champions League?
No,
Okay, so we only judge our coach based on the league, right? Because that's how you get bigger. You
yeah,
win. It's either you be listen. Liverpool and Man City. Man City didn't win the Champions League, but they're winning the league. Liverpool went to three finals, won one, but they won the league only once, which is what we did in the last 3 years. It looks like it, but they won the Champions League. Chelsea won the Champions League. Anybody else, it doesn't matter. For me, Milan won the league last year. Does it? As long as if we get close to Napoli, I will forgive these guys. But if we don't, and if we keep losing it, we lost 5 games.
yeah, bro.
Nima,
That's what that was my message. It's not good enough, Mo. Five losses in 13 games. This is banter era level of performance in the league. In the league, but that's what should be our focus. Our focus should have been the second star, and now we can't even talk about. We can't even focus on the second star. Now we just have to hope that Napoli win instead of Milan. Now we have to be those guys that just in the background wishing on the downfall of Milan, just hoping that Napoli win it rather than Milan. That's what we're resigned to do and just get top four because we're
yeah,
far way too far
we're gonna be
behind.
the Roma wishing Juventus to win the league instead of Lazio when Lazio were challenging. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like we're gonna be these guys now, and I don't know. I know you're not gonna stay for long. I just wanna. I don't know how we created three clear cut chances. So
yeah,
I know I can't put it on Inzaghi fully, but we created three clear cut chances. But he
yeah,
waits
yeah.
the first sub on the 74th minute, and okay, I don't know where to start in terms of like, okay, why is Barella not recovering in terms of defensively? Who does he think he is? He's great. Why is he not recovering on the like? You play two midfielders, him and Mkhitaryan. Why he was not recovering? Is it Mkhitaryan's job to recover
Mhm.
now? Is that what I'm? Is he asking? You know, Mkhitaryan recovered. Is he really uh asking Mkhitaryan to recover? I don't get it. It's like, to be honest, Barella today was like strange. Yes, he had this assist. Great. We know that Barella is great offensively. Can he do the other part of being a midfielder? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, no, we saw some of the same, the issues that we've been seeing at the beginning of the season, like the throwing the arms and looking at other people rather than himself first, and just not good enough overall. Everyone just I saw the same attitude issues that we were seeing at the beginning. Remember, more like it's just a little bit soft. Like Juve every time they were going into a tackle, it was a little bit that 2 or 3% extra compared to us. Um, just
They
and
wanted
then
it more, right? Right?
yeah.
I'm not
But
sure.
at the at the end of the day, Mo, as you said, like we can say the subs, all that, but when you have when people miss chances like this, brick freeze. Today he's brick freeze. I don't care what anyone says. Today he's brick freeze. Like that's the game right there. That changes the game.
Listen,
Rabio scored with his
scored with
weaker
a
foot.
weaker foot. I was exactly about to say the same. And it was going back, like Rabi was going forward and the ball coming backwards, so it's harder. This one is coming across your body. You can choose which foot to touch it with.
Yeah, yeah.
You choose one. You choose the weaker foot. Fine, I don't care. But again, he stands. I keep saying that people don't understand this. If anybody on the comments you played football before, and you
Mhm.
do, he stands wrong. That's why his first touch is terrible. He stands on his heels
Yeah,
all the
his
time.
posture is just always wrong.
Is all it's not only about this play, it's about him receiving. Do you know why Dumfries cannot turn and move forwards? Because he's always on his heel. By the
Hmm.
time he gets his first touch, the player already closed him down and he has to
Yeah,
pass back. It's ridiculous how this kid is a football player. It's ridiculous. He's like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, something like Emerson Royal. I'm being serious.
no,
Aaron
it's
Wan,
true. It's true. It's just funny because it's spot on.
Is Aaron Wan-Bissaka? But I said today, is Emerson Real is Aaron Wan-Bissaka without the defending? Dumfries is Aaron Wan-Bissaka without being good at defending. The guy flops on himself. Every time Kostic went on him, he shat himself. I'm sorry, this is Philip Kostic. This is not Vinny Jr. This is Philip Kostic.
Yeah, but he was man of the match. He was man of the match today, Kostic. He was tearing us a new one.
Absolutely. But did we make him man of the match? Absolutely, we did.
Yeah. As you said, that first goal, Barella getting outdone on the counter, and then the other one, just I don't even know. I mean, we got lucky. What did you make of the penalty? The handball on Danilo. I thought that was quite...
I went to the law. People said it's not a handball. It's clear handball.
Yeah. No, it is.
The law says off your hand,
because...
even if unintentional, and even if it's a natural position of it. This is what it says. Even if it's natural position, even if it's unintentional, off the attacker's hand and into the goal, it's a handball. It's simple.
No, it's because they didn't show the right angle until afterwards, because they kept showing that same angle but we couldn't see. It looked like it was De Vrij's hand, but then afterwards they showed that it was. But I thought it was a bit harsh because De Vrij was holding his arm.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
But even Juventus, by the way, I'm telling you, even if we draw this game, Juventus wouldn't come out and complain because the law is clear. This is not subjective. It's not a subjective call. It's not based on an opinion. It's not. It's a simple. Yeah. It's like offside. You know what I mean? Offside. There is no opinion. It's either you're offside or onside.
Is there anyone to say from this game? Because I don't feel like there's and I think Onana was good. I liked Onana. He kept us in it in one the one that Kostic that we got like a fingertip save here to put it onto the post, and then I thought he couldn't do anything on the goals. But apart from that, I can't save anyone today.
I'm just okay. What did DeMarco do wrong today?
Yeah, but he didn't do what Kostic was doing.
No, but he crossed. He had like 3-4 crosses, good ones.
Yeah, decent. And the one shot he shot at Dzeko, the one that was gonna go wide as well. Though that was a good opportunity.
Who was the worst player? Okay, so if nobody other than Handanovic today, who's the worst player? Actually, Mkhitaryan. Did Mkhitaryan play bad today at all?
No, Mkhitaryan. I thought, especially first half, I thought he was good. Those counterattacks he was making, he was good.
So who played bad? I'm telling you who played bad. Edin Dzeko was absolutely horrendous today.
Dzeko, Lautaro, and Dumfries are my worst three.
Like, that's Lautaro is what I'm talking about, Lautaro. Like, come on, give me a break, man. Give me a break for real, Lautaro. Like, are we saying this is going to be our future forward? He's 24 years old. Forget the chance, the link-up play. The link-up play. His passing is off. It's ridiculous. Like, his passing is off.
Yeah, today was one of those games where, like, there was some little nice touches here and there, but overall it wasn't good enough from Lautaro today. And this was the chance. This was the opportunity. Correa gives him the ball into space, and this is the moment where your top player, our star player, has to step up, and he didn't. This is the moment.
Listen, I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep saying, but I'm gonna be labeled again. I'm gonna be labeled the bad guy. Lautaro cannot be at the moment, maybe years to go, cannot be the one where actually we build our attack on, especially with this particular team. If he gets dynamic, if we switch to 4-3-3 and we get dynamic wingers and we get back the likes of Eto'o, Pandev on the sides and stuff like this, he can be another Milito, right? But he cannot play in this system when he has to get involved. He needs a bigger striker than him because he has zero pace.
Yeah, well, and then clinical, he's never been clinical, and he's still not clinical. If he has one chance in one game, you can't. I wouldn't bet my house on him in that position there. I was not confident. Were you confident when he was in that position? I wasn't confident.
I thought he's gonna score. I thought side foot because Chesney. Look, do you know Chesney like dived before the ball?
Yeah. Decent save. I have to give credit to Chesney as well.
Yes, he closed his angle, but again, he's like Lautaro went for power instead of like side foot. It's near post, easy finish. That's what a top striker would do.
Oh, here we go. We got the trolls. We got the Milan trolls in the house now. Inzaghi in for life.
Nice. It's good. Thank you for the contribution. We like it.
Yeah, and then we got Juve fans saying that you didn't play that bad, especially. Yeah, we were probably, better team overall, like slightly, I would say. But I wouldn't say that we deserved the win, even though, like the XG says we created more chances. We know we did.
I'm gonna, I'll put the stats. I have the stats right here. Like it's kind of ridiculous how many chances we created. We just couldn't create enough. We couldn't, but we created three clear-cut chances. We should have scored one at least, right? We actually, like, I thought we crossed. How many corners do we get? I'm gonna show you right now, like how many corners.
Oh yeah, we had
got.
lots of corners and some decent
And
ones.
They got one corner and they scored off that corner, which is ridiculous. Like, it just,
yeah.
Look at, I have the stats on now. Like, if you,
let me put it up on my screen. So
I have the stats up. It's just,
it's hard to see on your
yes.
Juventus Inter statistics. Yeah, so 53% possession for us, 14 shots, 4 on target, 8 corner kicks. They only had 2. Yeah,
and they scored from 1.
3 big chances missed.
They had 2 corners scored from 1.
Yeah, well, scored but then taken off.
Yes, but they put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah,
it's an unlucky handball. Dzeko missed that chance. Like, that was so easy for him in the first half.
Oh yeah, Dzeko's chance, man. That was probably that was a massive chance.
That's his bread and butter, right? That's his Dzeko's bread and butter. It's like, listen, space around him. I know that he gave him a little bit of a shove, Alexander, but that's not an excuse, to be honest. Amira wants to know the XG.
We just showed it. Is 1 points. Well, according to Infogol, it was 1.34 to 1.73. So yeah, I think that reflects the game, that we had the better chances, but we took none.
Dumfries. I don't know how to say this how many times. Dumfries should not play for Inter in big games like this. He shouldn't.
What is XG? This expected goals. It's an algorithm to calculate.
It's a girl. It's Amira.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is, but it's expected goals, just in case anyone was wondering.
No, I'm talking about Amira is a girl. She is a girl. She watches all the watch-alongs.
All right, fair enough.
Who else? What else? Okay, let me tell you one thing I like today, which is it going to be controversial? When we have Barella, Hakan, and Çalhanoğlu on the pitch, our midfield is very dynamic. We don't have a specific regista and someone on the left and someone on the right, and everybody has to stay in the position. Hakan and Çalhanoğlu and Barella, they change position, they exchange their positions, and I like that.
We are not so close to being unstoppable, bro. We've lost 5 games this season. I don't know where the unstoppable comes, Chris. I know you're a very confident and positive Inter fan, but I don't know where you get this positive.
We got
defensively, Mo, let's talk about defensively, because we've conceded 2 goals. Okay, we missed the chances, but defensively, Mo, like, what is going on? Like, how? I think it's like, what, 19
It was fantastic.
Goals?
It was fantastic. Arkadiusz Milik touched the ball 4 times in 1 half. What more do we want from our defenders?
This reminded me of the Giroud goal in the derby, like completely unmarked Rabiot, like De Vrij is next to him, Hakan's there, Skriniar's there. Who's picking him up? No one.
Can see the screen? Yeah. Where is Barella here?
Yeah, he's on the right, where he got skinned by Kostic. He tried to follow him.
Okay. Who else?
He got beaten. That was his mistake. He did try to track him there, but he got beaten too easily at the halfway line.
Who's the guy next to Rabiot? That's
De Vrij.
That's De Vrij. Why is De Vrij ahead of? Because it's a counter attack.
Yeah.
You know this goal? I'm gonna tell you this. This goal is on Barella. They taught us when we were kids, and I tell people this. on a counter attack, especially if you have a corner, do not overcommit for a tackle.
Yeah, but
Varela thought,
there's 50 meters after that, Mo. After that, there was 50 meters of Kostic running. That was
yeah, but
definitely
but
Varela's
now
initial
everybody's
mistake.
chasing. Now everybody's facing the goal and chasing. Nobody knows where the position is. Right?
That's what I'm
Everybody's chasing.
saying.
They had 4-on-2, by the way. Before the pass, it was 4-on-2 because everybody's chasing back. But again, we're not marking enough. The recovery is not good enough. Again, because we have very slow midfielders and
Yeah,
very slow. Only Skriniar can recover, which is Skriniar recovered. He is following the forward.
yeah,
He is next to Milik. Who's next to Milik? It is Skriniar.
yeah. And Mkhitaryan's there though.
Mkhitaryan recovered, which is great, but Mkhitaryan was already in the backs. Skriniar was in the box. That was a corner for us. We leave
That's what I'm saying.
Mkhitaryan.
Everyone was there. Everyone made it in time, but they just didn't pick him up. It was just like not focused. And maybe because there's always Rabiot, let's focus on Milik. Let's forget about Rabiot.
Rabiot is one of their best players this year.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is his 5th or 6th goal in the including Champions League this season
Freaking
already.
Kostic already has double digits assists,
Yeah.
and then we're talking about wing backs. Give me a break. Like,
yeah, that's what
how
I'm
much
saying.
did
That's
he
why I
cost?
picked
15
him.
million, right? He cost 15 million.
Yeah, no, he was always you can for like 2 or 3 years, even when before Perisic blew up, Kostic was always my guy. And in the pre-match preview, I picked Kostic as the thumbnail, and I picked him as the guy to watch because he's very one-dimensional, but the one dimension that he does it very well. And
You
today he
know,
punished us.
Lautaro, Hoyan is saying Lautaro missed 2 great chances. What is the second chance? I can remember.
Yeah, I can only remember one really. Yeah, I can only remember one from Lautaro.
The one that was really strangely bad today, apart from his chance, is Eden Dzeko. Every
Yeah,
final pass was wrong. By the
yeah,
way, even from the first half, by the way.
yeah. No, it
Oh,
was. Oh no, wait. Maybe he's talking
Lautaro missed
about
the chance the first half. Lautaro
yeah,
missed the chance the first half. Yeah.
this one, yeah. But this was, this was kind of difficult. It was on the volley, left foot, like it went just wide.
Yeah.
So that's probably the one. But again, I wouldn't be mad about him missing this one. Is the other one that I'm more mad about. This one,
1-on-1 with the
Yeah,
space to pick your angle. And you do this. Again,
yeah.
in the league, how many games did we win against top sides this year?
0,
How many games we lost?
5, 4. Unless
4.
we count Udinese as a big team as well now.
No, I'm
No,
talking
4.
the
4
we
out
lost
of
against
4. 4
we
out of
lost
4.
against Roma.
Lazio.
5.
No, we've lost 5 games in total, but Udinese is the 5th one.
So who we didn't play? We didn't.
We haven't
We
played
lost against
Atalanta.
Lazio.
We haven't
We
played
lost against
Atalanta and
Milan.
Lazio.
We haven't played Lazio this year. I thought we played
No,
Lazio.
I said we lost against Lazio. We lost against Milan. We lost against Juve. We lost against
Roma.
Roma, and we still have to play Napoli and Atalanta.
We still have to
Exactly.
play Napoli. I'm not sure how we're gonna play Napoli.
Yeah,
They can play
Napoli is
their
straight
second
after.
team.
Napoli is straight after the break.
They can play their second after the break. It's after the World Cup. There is a game or no game after the World Cup?
Yeah, yes. After the first game after the World Cup is Napoli.
Yeah, but do we have a break before Christmas because it's Christmas time?
Yeah. There's a whole month. There's a whole break after the
We
World Cup.
come January 4th
Yeah,
this year.
yeah.
We don't. We come
There's gonna
January.
be
So
like
we
a
take the.
pre-season, probably like a whole new pre-season.
So January. So the World Cup finishes at 20th, and then players come back a week later, and then we start like 5 days, and then 7 days, and then we have a game. But that can be a totally different thing because you can sign players. Okay, we're not signing players, but we can have Lukaku back. But we need signings, right? We need a right wing back.
Yeah, well, we need a few things. We need a few things for sure.
We don't need anything. If Lukaku's back, we have the forwards because what do we need? We have listen, Inzaghi, this guy Inzaghi has everything at his disposal.
Yeah, no, definitely. We shouldn't. This team is good enough to be like. It shouldn't be anywhere near where they are right now. It's not like a European top team, but it needs to be. It should be where Milan are, where Napoli are, where the other top teams are right now. It shouldn't be where we are. So that's
We
all that.
shouldn't be losing 5 games. We
No,
shouldn't be
5
losing
games,
five
too much, bro.
games.
Too much. Too much.
Dude, we lost the most out of the top 10.
Yeah, and our defense now must be. Let's see how bad it is now. So now we're on 19 goals conceded.
We are the worst defense in the top 11. Only Salernitana has the same. Oh my god, am I saying this like
We've been saying this the whole season, though. It's like, is this not improving?
are we comparing ourselves to Salernitana now?
Yeah, yeah, we are.
Like, listen, Atalanta scored only 19 goals.
Hmm.
Lazio scored only 25 goals. Roma scored only 16 goals. Juventus scored only 20 goals. All of these teams are ahead of us in the stands, okay?
Yeah.
But they didn't. But Juventus conceded 7 goals. Is it Bremer effect? I thought Bremer today was good. He's not exceptional, but the unit is different. The unit is so different than us, to be honest. It's a very different dynamics. Juventus, like,
Yeah, because their whole season, like they put everything into this game because their season has been so bad that even for us, at least we've saved it in the Champions League. So they, this is their point of like where the season can turn around for them. So they put everything into this game, and for us it was. I think now we've been on a good run. Maybe we got arrogant or self confident again, or too self confident again, and now we've been brought back down to earth again. So yeah,
yep,
yeah. Bremer was good for them. Bremer showed why we wanted him as well. Bremer.
yeah.
Um,
Again, Bremer. I was still listen. Bremer's good and all, but
hmm. But yeah, he didn't lose any duels like De Vrij again. He was struggling against Choupo-Moting against Bayern Munich, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna blame any individuals on defensive wise because they weren't that bad, but it is what it is. Top 4 vibes is our motto. Yes, we are. That is our motto now. That's the focus. That's the focus. Nothing else to talk about. I don't want to talk about Scudetto. I mean, I've not been talking about Scudetto since the beginning of the season, but this match has definitely killed any hopes. But yeah, that's it, Mo. I'm ready to call it.
yeah. There is nothing to say other than we'll see you against Bologna on Wednesday.
Yeah, I guess that's the good thing that we have a match coming quickly to try to forget this match quickly. But Bologna are on a good streak at the moment again under Thiago Motta. So
Yeah,
I don't want to underestimate them either. And then we have Atalanta to finish off this first half of the season, so to say.
yeah.
So
Which is we have to at least get 4 points on the next 2 games. And
yeah, 100%, 100%. And you got some never a foul. I think fans in the house coming through. So thank you, Mo, for bringing through the never a foul people into the house. Keep grinding, keep doing good work. But yeah, we got some Inter haters as well. You can be banned from the channel, Protic.
why?
So
What did he say?
do you need to know? But yeah, man, thank you for coming through. Oh yeah, I mean, no, yeah, we already talked about positives. There weren't that many. Any closing comments before we go?
No, just we need to get better. We need to.
Yeah, sorry guys, it was a bit of a flat one, a bit of a dead post-match reaction, but that's just the feeling at the moment. So yeah, hopefully I'll get my energy back in the next couple of days. We'll preview Bologna properly, of course, and yeah, we go again. Sad, but we go again. That's all we can do. Top 4 vibes. That's the focus now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, keep supporting me. Keep supporting Inter Worldwide. Keep supporting Mo. Make sure everyone you leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you all for coming through. 130 people on such a awful result coming through is never easy, guys. So I appreciate you guys up. And Denzel Dumfries in the house as well. Mr. Brick Freeze in the house. Thank you for coming through. Ciao ragazzi. Always Forza Inter.
Ciao.